Hello everyone, Untitled Chapter, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Elenai Dodge, a mod that simply adds the ability for you to use a dodge maneuver. So, you pretty much just press a specific key, which can obviously be changed, and then a direction key. Otherwise, there is a few balances that can also be configured if you don't want to go with the default. There is also a cooldown bar, as you can see here, where the experience bar is, and it's obviously a different colour so you can get an idea of how many uses of it you have. So, we'll just do this in creative first. So, use left alt instead of the default. You can see the movement, and hear a sound effect as well to indicate that you've dodged. Go to controls. You should be able to see the actual possibility for it. I'm trying to think. There we go. Here we go. Dodge on left alt. So we can change that if we want. If we do this in F3, you can see how much of a distance will the animation of the player moving, and by how many blocks we move in said direction to dodge. And we'll do this in survival so you can get an idea of the actual bar itself. So there is quite a long cooldown in survival compared to creative. So you can't use it all the time. It also has the XP sound effect as well. So this pretty much overlays on the experience bar. If we actually wanted to try this in an actual combat situation, and don't have it so that I can't spawn mobs, try this on a spider, for example. Just annoy them. We'll wait for it to go away, to charge back up again. Oop, not exactly the best use. I'm probably going to demo this really bad, or waste it like so. Either way, you get the idea. Obviously I could move out of the way of skeletons and other things probably much better, I guess. I'll do this at night so they don't burn. We just need to find the right time to avoid that arrow. Oops, not moving backwards, of course. Oop, okay, messed that up there. But you get the idea. For avoiding projectiles or just any type of melee combat, you'd use it like so, and obviously to not overuse it by holding down the key, because obviously you'll probably use it while going backwards or another direction, and probably use it too heavily compared to other situations. But it is good for getting distance on certain tough mobs, of course. Now onto the configs. Now you can view this either via the server configs folder, like so, under server config of that world, or in regular configs, so you can change it either way. But what you can change is obviously the horizontal offset of the dodge bar from the default positioning where the XP bar is, and that's just changing the X position. There is also the minimum hunger, so how many drumsticks you need to dodge, so obviously you will use up hunger when doing this. It's not free use, it is obviously a cost of your hunger for movement. You can change the Y position of it as well, which will just change this a bit and reload and see what happens. Just ever so slightly. You've got the dodge power, determining how far your dodge will take you. So if you want it to be a lot more than what it was, you can increase it by a lot. We'll try, say, I guess 25 or something. We don't want it to be too big, since it already was quite far enough with one as is. At least for not too far, but still enough away from mobs in a certain direction. You've got the allow dodge while airborne, which by default obviously you can't. So if you want to avoid players or mobs in the air, obviously you can. You can enable the dodge sound, which is obviously the experience dinging effect. once the charge is, the cooldown's been removed. You've got the cooldown length, so you can make it shorter or longer. You've also got a dodge bar mode, which obviously assuming allows you to enable, yes, custom positioning, but difference to the Y and X positions. Okay, so we'll try that just in case as well. And now that seems to be it for the configs, so we'll just reload, see what happens. So not too much difference there. Didn't enable that, so I actually also tried that as well. This is for the server, so I may probably need to exit rather than just attempting like so. Okay, so we'll just get up here, get a block. Oops, we'll place it there. Doesn't seem like I can do it that way. I might want to try and creative more so to take advantage of that. Yep, so you can do that easily. Dodge while down, or falling. But, so that means that activated. So what do we got for dodge bar mode then? Might need to maybe change the positioning enough for that to be noticeable then, I guess. Just sort of scale this. Can't that easily like so, however. Okay. Doesn't seem to be doing too much there. Not too sure on that. Custom positioning, okay. Set to 2 for compatibility mode, road is rendered differently. Disable the cooldown bar from being seen. Do enable custom positioning. Okay, so we'll try again. Actually, it didn't reload yet, so that's probably worth testing. Doesn't seem to be showing it too much. My guess is you'd most likely need to reload the game for it to properly do this stuff. But other than that, just thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.